welcome back, and hello if you're new. Today we're going to be going through the March ZenPop stationery box with stationery items directly from Japan. So I'm going to jump in there. We'll find out what's inside of the box, and then I'll probably, gush over their cuteness, and maybe I'll create some art, inspired by it. That's usually what happens, so I don't have any reason to think that won't be the case. Let's jump right in. I'm seeing orange. Orange is probably one of my least favorite colors, but at the same time, like, all colors are necessary because you can't have a favorite color unless you have colors that are kind of so-so. Anyway, first thing I see, I think these are little note cards. So yeah, these orange things are envelopes. And then there are two of these little guys, which I think are note cards, and then two of the larger kinds. You could actually get a lot more verbiage on there. And those each fit inside of the envelopes. Oh, I'm loving the colors. It makes me think of like summer though. We're not there yet. Hey, we're almost April though. And we have a postcard for this month. Actually, it's not a postcard, but it's like an art print with their mascot, Luna. I've been enjoying these because I've been hanging them up because they're always so cute. Also, what is this? It's like a tin. Well, it's not like a tin. I think it's literally a tin. There's a lot of these little paper pads. You like write a note on there and you fold this guy. And then he like sits on the desk. Also, what does this say? There's never been this much Japanese in it. I'm gonna have to grab my phone and see if I can get like that rough translation. Okay. Good luck. How are you? Good this. How are you? Well, at least it all seems to be pleasant, That's all I can ask for from this app. Let me know if it's a positive or a negative saying. Oh, well, while we're out, we can also do this thing. Here we go. Here we go. Alice. Ateria. Retro. Interesting. We learned something. I don't know what it was we learned, but it was learned. Why is everything making me hungry? A tea eraser. It's like a little jello or a pudding cake. Look, our little bear eraser. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, we're going to have a party. Anyway. They're little like marshmallow heads. Don't use paper clips all that often. What I like are binder clips, but we can stick one of these in my sketchbook. Look at them. Can't really tell what it is, but it looks like a little hat. And that is what it is. More food. This looks like a popsicle. That's Grave of the Fireflies. I don't like that one. And then these guys. Maybe they're like candies on a wrapper. And you get 3 envelopes. Yeah, and you got 6 little notes. I'm hungry. And now there's food stickers. Ay, ay, ay. So you can separate them into 2 pieces. You can also remove an adhesive on the back. So you can actually stick that whole section in your book and have access to the stickers. Or you can just stick the whole thing in there. If you look at all the yummy yums. Ah, the treats. As we've established, I'm hungry. Alright, and lastly. Oh, wait, there's 3 more things. We got a pen. It's a magic pen. It looks like it's the color of my nails. That actually writes really nice. I like the thickness of it. Creates a nice line. Alright, next up. Is this matches? The moment of truth. Is it matches or just made to look like matches? Made to look like matches. Oh, they're like sticky notes. It kind of looks like a bear on a seat. Oh no, it's this thing. I'm upside down. Is it some way of making tea? It must be. Again, my lack of knowledge is showing, but I love how it's like a matchbox. That's so cute. Cute. And lastly, the washi tape. Oh, are they stamps? That's really cute. Oh, I can imagine as a kid cutting these and putting them on little letters. Ah, I would have loved that. How fun is that? We should try and do something like that. It looks like the vibe of this is kind of like vintagey food. If we scan this, it'll tell us what the theme was. And we'll see if I'm kind of on track for that. Yep, nostalgia. The Japanese 80s are the prime of the Showa period in Japan. Famous for its coffee shops, shopping alleys, and much more. Oh, and then this thing. Cheerful Fueki's wearing his hat and his spatula. It's a glue pot. So spatula would be bodysuit. Apply the glue. Very good. Okay, so this is what we've got. We've got nostalgia. It's funny that they say this is like the 1980s in Japan because this is very 1960s US. Sorry, I gotta do some research. Okay, definitely looks 80s. So I'm confused that all their like packaging and stuff feels very 60s, 70s to me. Japanese 80s are the prime of Showa. What is Showa? It's really interesting looking at this. Obviously this is just like a Google search. It's not like hard truth or anything. But like, yeah, this stuff, I love this stuff. This is how I want to dress. Yeah, so let's figure out what we're gonna do. So what I'm thinking here, if I grab Pinterest and search Showa era, grab a pencil, and we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna start drawing some of the things I see on Pinterest. Hopefully they're all accurate to the era. But either way, we're gonna be drawing something, and that sounds like fun. I just wanna draw all the outfits. The haircuts are like little circles. Get a body in there. It's a really crazy collar with a big belt. Goes down a little past the knee. Little heels. I think I want to get her legs a little closer together. Oh, and there's a big pocket. That's cool. Very artsy. And then this like collar connects to a blouse. I'm definitely exaggerating some shapes, but that's just for my own fun. Get that hair cut in a little bit more. Doesn't look like you really see any ears. All right, now for the colors, I definitely want to go orange and some greens. I also want to include like these shapes and these ones. So the flowers are kind of the same, just kind of a different color to work with. So what I'm thinking is either the blouse is going to have a pattern or the outfit. And then I want it to have these sort of like, I don't know what you'd call these, flowers. I can see it on both, but let's go with the blouse. Ooh, I didn't realize how many of these I'm gonna be drawing. And then they'd be up on the blouse, or the collar as well. Ooh, that looks nice. I might even stick, because this dress has some like embroidery details on it. I might just put a little flower on there. And maybe up here too. Maybe coming out of the pocket. Just to tie it all together. So I'm thinking this will be green and then this will be like an orange blouse. Let me take this kneaded eraser. Gonna lightly erase everything and add a little line art. And then add our color. Keeping the face kind of simple. Very vintage haircut. There's actually little leaves on that I didn't see the first time. Add line art to everything. That pocket is huge. I also rounded off the bottom, which I shouldn't have done because everything's very structured and square. And I rounded off the bottom of the pocket, whereas if it was straight, it would definitely be a little bit more cohesive. Heels are definitely something I have a lot of trouble drawing. Ay, 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 and this is no exception. All right, let's erase as much as we can now. And then throw in some color. All right, so let's first find something that's like this green. Close. Further away, but looks more like my reference. Always label them so you don't have to swatch them 100 times. Of what I've got, that's definitely the closest. So I'm just throw it in. Ooh, this is such a pretty green. A little shading. Okay, so that's it for the green. Then some nice classy black shoes and maybe black hair. I'm actually using this neutral gray just so it's not too harsh. And if you need to go darker, you can. I try to avoid using just a black marker, especially if you use a lot of pastels like I do. But I have a feeling this one won't be too pastel. Oh, I forgot the pocket. Now for this, thinking I want to go with these colors. So we need a light peachy yellow for the background, which we can kind of just fill in. Not that one. Ooh, I like that color. That looks like this flower right there. Keep that one out. Ooh, that's very green. We also need this pinky color. Close. I feel like we have the flowers, we just need a light yellow. Which might, now that this is dried, is looking pretty close. But I also have one without any green in it. See how I think about that. Also, this dress is adorable. Who is this? She looks like she's famous. Who is she? Ah, 1987. Yep. Chisato Maritaka, maybe. But dang, she cute. Like, look at this. Is this not Barbie? That's adorable. Okay, as that dried, it actually became too yellow. I'm gonna try this yellow red, and hopefully it's a bit oranger. Ooh, that's too dark though. Well, wait, we'll see when it dries. I think I'll grab this color and color in this flower. And the little piece in the middle. I think I've decided that's what I want. I suppose we could throw in a little bit of like a skin tone. It's a little purple looking. Maybe if we use this for blush, it'll bring in some more orange. All right, it dried. No, this one dried. And it's still too red. None of these are even close. Do I have anything else to try? What if I mixed like this one and this one together? It's a similar like value, I think, but it's still too red. I might just go for it. Gonna layer it all with our pale chiffon. And then go over that with our pale lemon. I wonder what the difference is if you go over it while it's still wet. I'm gonna let that dry. Next, we're gonna need this guy, buttercup yellow, and spring orange. And we can start going in with all these little flowers. So like every other flower will be the orange. Oops, I did that wrong. Make it up. Just make it up. There we go. Buttercup yellow from between. It's very subtle. For some reason I thought it was gonna show up a little bit more. Maybe if I layer it again and darken it up. That kind of helped. Okay, that's definitely captured the vibe I want to. It's like mixing the fashion in with the colors that came with this. I also just want to draw this really cute dress. Maybe this time using a Cool Erase pencil. All right, I just gotta draw this real quick. I don't think this will take me anywhere different, but I gotta. So it's got like a layer of ruffle and then another layer of ruffle. And there's a little white ridge on there. Little heels, microphone, and the wire. I love how many like ruffles are in it. Oh, and she's definitely wearing some little tights. We gotta get that hairdo in or it's not gonna look right. It's gonna look too modern. It's almost like a mullet and it like curls away. It's super fluffy. All right, let's throw a little line art on there. Microphone, dress. Lots of these lines. Cute! I will erase a little bit. Just make it a little less pink. And I'm coloring it because it's yellow and it fits our color scheme anyway, so. I've already got the markers out and everything. I wonder if I should add any more fun texture to it. Also, the hair's a little bit more brown here, so I'm gonna grab a dark brown. It's funny, the hair's 80s. The hair's definitely very 80s. And the tights are a bit of a gray. Ooh, that's almost exactly like the picture. And yellow shoes. To make the white stand out a bit more, we'll add some skin. Also go over the tights, so the tights are actually on top of skin. And since it's yellow, do you think I get away with like a yellow blush? So cute. I love that outfit. I want to add like a little more yellow, like this one. Just for some depth. To make it look even more pleated and gathered. And a little bit more blush. No, this outfit actually looks 80s to me. Might just draw a bunch of outfits but use all these same colors. What if I did this design with green? Boop. Oh, I also didn't use this. Could use this for that. A little depth with it. I don't know. Like as a line art. Alright, let's find some more. Almost everything that's coming up is that same lady. Honestly, I might just Google Showa era and learn a little smidgen. First to the history, the Japanese history corresponding to the reign of Emperor Showa from December 25th, 1926 until his death in 1989. That's like a long time period though. 1926 to 1989. That's just a very large range. So how am I supposed to find things? That explains my results. I found the outfit again. Actually, no, it's stripes. Think I can do that? Ooh, it looks more expensive now. Very subtle, but I like the texture. Okay, now I found another cute outfit. This one's a bit more, I guess you'd call it masculine. Gotta find a pose to draw it in though, so you can actually see everything. Might be easier if I actually draw with the outfit in mind. Got like a rolled up, oversized blazer. Definitely some shoulder pads in there. And then there's a striped shirt underneath. Definitely very boxy. Striped shirt under there. It's not actually tucked in. And then there's shorts that are also baggy. And then of course you got little girl legs sticking in with these cute white socks and white shoes. I love that look. Very popular right now. And then the part that rolls up here is also stripy. And then there's like a bandana. I might want to draw the head a little bigger now that I've drawn the body so big. Gotta get those bangs. Did I do color first or line art first on that one? I don't know what I'm gonna do about the color though. Because the actual outfit, like all of this stuff's white and then there's just the red and white striped stuff. So there's not too many colors. It's very subtle. It uses pops of color. Whereas we're about to go crazy. But we'll see what happens. The red is going to be green. Let's go with the darkest one here for this bandana that's just kind of hanging out. Well, it's not a bandana. I'm sure there's a word for whatever it is. I like that. And that's the only thing that color. I might keep the shoes white though, because that just seems classy. Everything else, we'll butcher. Shoes, we don't touch that. We don't mess with shoes. Skin. Just to figure out what's showing before I start adding in these colors that'll be way darker. And I need little polka dots on that green. I don't know how much of that'll be visible. Then what did we do for this? It was this one. We'll do that for everything that's white. And you know what? I might even put the flower texture on it too. We're going loud. Don't want to sway too far from the box, you know. And the lighter green for our stripes. Although this was all solid, so maybe I shouldn't do stripes. Let's wait and see how this looks with all our flowers, because I'm going for it. I'm gonna put more space and room for all of the other flowers. This is kind of looking like a look. Wait, what did I say? I don't know. It's starting to jive with me. Fun. And then the shirt, I guess, has to be green. I already did the polka dots on that, so I think I might go solid green. Well, I guess I can see what the stripes would look like, because otherwise we're just going to go over everything. It adds that, like, sailor vibe, even though it's not green. Or red. I want to know what it would look like solid. But I think I'm gonna leave it stripy. Let's add in some line art. Keep drawing the eyes shut. I'm being lazy. Hey, at least I drew a mouth this time. Probably put some kind of design on this. We'll leave that arm just undrawn because I don't want to ruin what's under there. Need some socks. And some sneakers. Hey. Hey. Maybe add a little blush. Forgot what I used for that. Maybe I just used this. Darken these guys up. I can't see them. I also want the green to be solid. I've decided. I think there's too much white when everything else is kind of yellow, you know? How much is color that in? Well, you can still see some of the stripe. There you go. For those who cared about the stripes. Might even make her socks green. Oop. I did it. I like all the outfits. Should we go with another? What if we draw like a little scene with like perspective and stuff? So maybe she's chilling somewhere, eating. Where would you be? Something with like an umbrella, I'm feeling. Maybe just because of the colors. And some kind of chair and a bench. Maybe some paper bags. And she's going through it, looking for the snack she bought for herself. You know when you go shopping and you don't want to go shopping, so you have to buy yourself a treat for doing it? Except it's specifically candy, so maybe if it was like shelves of candy and she's picking what she wants. I haven't decided on an outfit though. Too many to choose from. We do have a haircut. Maybe she's got a little purse probably if she's out shopping. And the big boxes that they stack on the top. Out of reach of the customers. Huh? Something like that. Or I could pretend to do like the front of a box of food. Alright, I'm thinking. We design a candy like packaging. I'm not sure what we're gonna call it yet. Still thinking. So we have like a candy wrap. Maybe a see-through spot. Where does our character go? Maybe we don't draw a character. No. But then I'd want to like include these like texture we've kind of been drawing everywhere with the flowers. Ooh, I don't know. I'm stuck. I was having fun just drawing the people. A big old bowl of jelly with whipped cream on top. I guess we'll keep with this haircut. Jello just makes me think of summer. I'll go with the more summery outfit. I really like that drawing. Maybe we could design Jello packaging. I don't think I'm doing this right. I'm trying to write yum. I feel like if you just do one little line a little bit wrong, I'm sure it says something completely different. Well, maybe not something completely different, or maybe just says nothing at all. Yummy! It's supposed to say yummy. I really like that, actually. Our little glue man. Since this is water-based, you might actually be able to do Copics right on top. I'm gonna try and draw a little something. So I'm using the green pen as line art. I don't know what you missed. We're gonna see if the marker goes over top of it very nicely. Finish erasing. Throw in some color. Guess we'll just use the same colors we've been using. Yeah, look at that. Doesn't bleed. See, I was pretty darn sure it wouldn't, or I wouldn't have done this. But I'm still relieved. Because it could have been a disaster. Ooh, it even looks nice with the brown. Blush. It's kind of interesting with the green liner. Little shadow back there. What color should we make the Jello? Should we keep in the color scheme? That would be green Jello. Can I make it like look shiny? Kinda. Got to add that design on the top of this dress. Looks like packaging. You know what? I never use any of this. I'm just gonna throw some in here because it's so cute. So pretty. I really like that. I have no idea what I'm doing. We got this much space. We gotta fill this. Can't quit. Maybe one more outfit. Let's look here. Look at this. Harajuku in the 1980s. It looks very 50s, doesn't it? But then there's like the mixes of almost like 90s elements. We'll do one of those. Some bangs. Little updo. Half updo, actually. Draw the body in here. Heels. Basically, it's a skirt with like a petticoat and everything. Goes to their shins. Like T-length, I think that's called. Tights and everything. And there's a big old jacket. Some new feet. New foot. It looks like there's a tie thing. Alright, looks like one of these references, so. Oh, I haven't been collecting my references. Okay, well, usually I would link my references, but I have not been collecting them. Little drats. There we go. And obviously we'll have to continue with this color scheme. So I'm gonna keep everything pretty much the same for that. Thinking, well, we can stick with the brown hair since we've done that so much already. The skin hasn't really changed, so we can stick with that. Should probably also have tights though, so that's gonna get layered on top of. Not a lot of skin showing. Yellow and a green jacket. We haven't done that yet. Start with the lighter color. Y00 and YR. Tons of zeros. Gives us lots of room to draw all of the little flowers. Let that dry and hopefully it looks this yellow color like it's supposed to. Right now it looks very green. Always add a little line art while we're waiting. Guess we're doing green. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Ah, they're so hard to draw. Let that dry a little bit and go over with the next one. Thinking the shoes will be green. That bow, I want it to be yellow. So I'm gonna always go over it with green, I suppose. Alright, let's do some line art. We'll go back to the micron. I'm gonna try and draw some real eyes. It looks kind of bland. Maybe I should add in the stripes. Maybe the polka dots. Ta-da! I think I don't like how, like an outfit like this, you're kind of accentuating the waist and creating that shape. And then when you put a big bulky thing on top, it kind of just, you know, creates more of a chunk instead of fun shape. To me, maybe a little shading. Let's grab like a purple. See if we can fix this up. I should have used something with this design. I didn't even see that. Let me just make this a little bit bolder. Louder, if you will. Visible, you might even say. Improvement. I think it's also like the big chunk of shape. Oh, also it's just the wrong shape. This should have curled up like here. I do like it better now that I fixed that. I'm gonna do some polka dots. Might as well make this as loud and obnoxious as possible. I think that's gonna do it for me and the little Drello eraser. I had a lot of fun going through this month's ZenPop stationery box, and I hope you did too. If you're looking for any sorts of information, it's probably in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all next week, and I hope you have a delicious evening full of waffles. Bye!